through the tanks anyway, so it's like Kufra would still be on the table.
Oh yeah.
Last ban coming through. Come on, it's going to be the Harris.
Your team is picking.
Not surprised. Maybe they are worried if they don't ban Harris then.
All right.
Your team
Rocky it is. Only a special right here, right now, unless we see a different support coming on through. But Todak here, they could easily look for a flex pick, or they could either take the route of getting a tank and flex pick, or they start off with their cores. I think those are the two very linear draft paths that we've seen so far.
Sicilian, Carmilla.
It's like, nah, we don't need that. We don't need Sicilian or Carmilla.
It definitely doesn't. It's not in Todak's bulk, but there we go. Damos and Kufra.
Looks like they're gonna go for
Your
the
team
cores.
is picking.
And I think having the Kufra is already going to be a big improvement. It means that Todak has an engaged one, is a little bit more can be a little bit more aggressive, and Kufra really enables that.
I think Kufra as well. I wouldn't say it's a counter towards Grok, but it definitely does.
Your team is picking.
Ever so slightly effective against Carry and Lunox with the bouncing ball. But on Notorious Villains, they immediately lock in two hyper cores that has almost infinite scaling alongside that Grok. So robust, really strong start for Envy.
Yeah, personally, I would have liked to see something like the Granger, but then you do want to deny the counter pick, the carry counter pick against the Grok, so you might as well pick it up for yourself. They basically do as much damage as you want them to. But Todak, do they want to increase their range here? Let's see. Ooh, finally, Sicilian has been the pick of choice. Okay, this is really exciting. I want to see how Todak actually wants to play the Sicilian this time around.
Yeah, I mean, if you are potentially playing your last game of the series, might as well just pick the hero that everyone deems to be busted. I mean, I went up against Sicilian yesterday. I was not happy with Sanguine Claw. I felt like the range was too long. It was too long. It's ridiculous.
Oh boy!
It should never be that far, that far reaching.
Yeah, that's what they said. And then Farsa came out. It's like, yes, that's a thing still. But yeah. Moving into the second portion of the ban phase here, Notorious Villains, they realize, okay, they want to increase their range. Let's eliminate that Granger, force them into something like a Claude, or maybe even a Hayabusa. We might see that as well. But Kai is going to get banned out. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that.
Yeah, they're probably worried that Notorious Villains will run like 2 tanks and a support.
Yeah, if I pick Hayabusa right now, I'm gonna get quad shadow block because of a flickering Colia.
Yeah, because dang you, Colia.
Darn you, Colia! But like looking at this right now, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I would say the marksman option would be preferred, so you can look for a support counter pick. But going for a Selena here kind of opens up the map as well. I do kind of like that a lot more than going for the marksman.
Yeah, and I think you can kind of... I don't know if Todak wants to do this again, where you forego the marksman and you just go for someone who can...
Hayabusa? Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad.
Hayabusa, Hellcut... Yeah, those are the tools that they normally play. Definitely no Masha. Masha is kind of like... Not kind of, Masha is bad.
I would agree. I would agree. Oh, so dirty.
Wow.
Basha, Terizla.
Oh, I can respect a Terizla player. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Looking at their comp right now, it's kind of interesting.
You literally cannot blow through anyone. That's all I'm gonna say. How?
I honestly don't know.
They can send like Grok, Terizla, and Baxia as a 3-man squad to invade you, and you have to give your buff away.
I don't know. This is a really, really tough one. I don't think... if they're going to go for the Kimi, I don't think they can go for that level 1 invade. And I think Todak now have successfully stated, okay, we've got a solid level 1. Just in case they invade, we just want to hit level 2 and start putting the hurt into Envy. But see, I'm playing the Terizla. I can respect you, brother. I can respect the Terizla player.
So it's going to be Chiku on the...
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. But you know, Chiku is a consistent player. Whatever he picks up is basically gold at that point. But King Midas here. But yeah, Todak looking to bring this game back against Notorious Villains, have options of Kimi and Sicilian up against Notorious Villains, going in for a really big, beefy overly.
That's a
overly
great wall.
jacked.
A great wall of envy. You know?
Yeah, they are overly jacked, I have to say.
Yeah, it's overly jacked where they basically overdose on steroids at this point.
Pretty much.
Pretty
Everybody
much.
is 6'8" or something.
But I remember something that Todak did mention about themselves where they are flexible, multi-role, so they can kind of flex around. It's one of those teams where everyone can play any role and still be good. I think that point still stays true, but I guess we'll find out in a bit because I believe the game is ready. So let's jump right in game 2 of this best of 3 between Todak and Notorious Villains.
Yeah, now Chiku instantly is going for that mystery shop here. He wants to get his items as quickly as possible. Oh, Swan and Coley are both going for the Revitalize. Chen as well as Hallucinate going for the Purify, while Xian goes for the Vengeance. Are they not going? Okay, I guess not. Looks like they tickle. Looks like they do a little bit of tickling here, but they want to maintain control and look to clear out the first wave before they do anything else.
Oh, Chen is being protected by basically the tanks. Just to get this carry far ahead, far enough.
Oh, they don't win this. Goodbye.
Can they take it? The reduced price? Oh, it actually gets taken away. Lychee now jumps in with a bouncing ball, revitalize. The first one gets dropped, forcing the flicker away from Lychee. But here comes the Rizla though. Comes in with the hammer. Not able to kill off Lychee just yet. But they managed to force Todak back.
Yeah, that's 2 revitalizers used. I think Todak did something really, really smart here that I don't think most people were expecting within the first minute of the game. And what they did was basically they wanted to control mid lane just in case they had an invade happen. So they're not losing EXP, and they managed to continue to push that forward here. Nanas tickling, the Rizla a little bit, but he's not going down anytime soon. He has to pop the Vengeance sooner or later. Oh no, it's too late. It's time down. He's in trouble. Xian should be going down here.
Then that's gonna keep his life for this.
Alright.
Yeah, if only the flame shot landed, that would have been a kill.
That would have been a kill, but good plays all around.
I like what Nanas did. He was constantly auto-attacking so that the aggro will be drawn towards him, but now X-Ray is there. He does have to revitalize, but burst damage a bit too much, and Lychee comes in slightly too late, tries to jump in, but is blocked by Hallucinate. Swan rolls in like a bowling, forcing Lychee back, but the damage from Hallucinate is actually a lot. They're going to stop the healing from Lychee. Hallucinate trying to dive right in, but under the turret, Swan will use his body to block out the damage from Moon, so they get out.
Yeah, and again, Sandown on the bottom side, he traded 1 for 1, but again, they're putting a lot of pressure on the Sicilian as well as Nanas just throwing those abyssal traps as well as the abyssal arrows. It's becoming a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, but Teresa also has a really great wave clear, so not really too worried about Todak sieging onto that turret. His innate passive just makes him hard to kill, and more so when he has the Vengeance.
I mean, he's throwing out the revenge strikes. I don't think he should be looking to poke. I think he should be holding up that revenge strike to clear that wave fast.
Oh, he might be forced away.
Wait a minute. Oh, great penalty zone from Xian. They managed to catch out the Selena. But with Boxia coming in with a huge follow-up to set up as well from the shield of Boxia as well as the Turtoise Poissons, they ensure that they kill Nanas.
So Todak is one of those teams that avoids fights. They don't really want to fight, but Moon is not going to make it out of this alive.
Oh!
Flickers the barrier, saving it for now. The Abyssal Arrow comes in time. Lychee is there. It's going to hit level 4 pretty soon, but not going to hit that ultimate in time.
Not able to hit level 4 soon enough. So far, I'm kind of interested to why Todak doesn't want to take these fights or look for picks, because right now, Notorious Villains are a little overly aggressive. Like, they're not so far ahead, but now X-Ray forced to use every ability possible to save his life. He goes down again. That Revitalize will not be of any use.
Yeah, Todak is not the team that likes to take fights, I feel. They poke you out, and they only go for the kill if you are in kill zone, but again, penalty zone. Nanas gonna get rolled over by Boxer, but Chico will try to do as much damage as he can. The turtle actually gets stolen away, so still a win in Todak. So both the Guardian Bears comes out. Chico will flicker to safety. Hallucinates is dead though, but Todak's already out of range.
Really well played, really well played. Todak was able to steal that away, but again, Notorious Villains putting a lot of pressure on them. Like, Todak is struggling to get some fresh air here.
Swan is just going to be the front line. Chen is there as well. Here comes Lychee with the Tyrant's Revenge. They will finish off Swan for now. The pistol arrow actually lands onto that carry. They want to finish her off, and they will kill Chen. And now it's Xian's turn to try and get away. Kola comes in with the power of nature. Xian pretty tanky with the Teresa passive, and he will turn it around. for killing spree onto Lychee.
Body of the Smith, you cannot underestimate, especially with Feast of Blood. In the early stages of the game, Terizla is pretty much a monster. He's difficult to kill, and if you give him multiple targets, he can get that sweet, sweet spell vamp.
Terizla is just a chance to be. I mean, not really a good idea to give a fighter fighting capabilities and tankiness as well. But
hey, he scales off, so.
But he scales off. Yeah, he does.
There is a negative.
There's a
side.
silver lining.
Ah, well, you know. Oh, Bloodlust X just being bought by Sien. Man, I'm gonna highlight him so much because I love Terizla. I'm a Terizla one trick, by the way.
I thought you were Luma one trick.
Luma one trick, and then after that, he became not meta, and then I picked up Terizla, and I just, smashed people. Smash! Oh,
I can understand that.
oh, wait, here goes.
Okay. Go to his poisons.
It's denying the healing a little bit, but I guess they wanted to zone them off just to make sure. Like, the threat is there. They don't know where exactly Sien is, so they back away, waiting for any signals. They lose a bottom tier 1, but again, they might lose a bottom tier 2, a mid tier 1 as well. Ooh, not so sure about that one.
Yeah, I mean, Notorious Villains has such a beefy front line that they
Turtle
can continuously
resurrecting
do this
soon.
without worrying too much for now.
Yeah, I think right now Swan is doing a really good job at like roaming around the map a lot to kind of put that pressure and look for different angles so that Todak can never just be in one place at one time. They're always having to look over their backs.
Turtle taken
yeah,
away by Qian, but X-Ray is not going to win this against Qian, so fortunately has to move away. But Moon getting run down by Kolea. Kolea with the ultimate's going to run him over, but great flicker from the Kimmy to get out. Then re-engage from Lychee. It seems like there is bouncing ball. Maximum impact is there as well. Swan standing in front to soak up the damage.
Yeah, and Chiku, despite popping his ult there,
Oh, what a flicker from Lychee to follow up with a Abyssal Arrow, but Lychee actually getting melted by the carry. Hallucinate somehow still alive, and now here comes the Abyssal Arrow again. Chiku, great flicker to finish off Hallucinate, so at least they trade 1-for-1.
that was pretty good, honestly. Like, they knew they were in the bush, they go for a big play, they make it happen. Oh, big coming in from Xian, but he doesn't have his vengeance. He instantly dies, and now 3 members have gone over, and Todak are coming back into this game.
Little things that happened, the Abyssal Arrow from Nernas actually hit onto the back line. So even though the penalty zone connected onto 3 people, Notorious Villains, their members were disabled, they were not able to follow up. So unfortunately, that little stun from Todak got them the win in that fight, and also the tier 1 in the middle lane, so not so shabby for the Swordfishes.
Yeah, it's really, really good for them. They've kind of evened out the score. Kolea has to clear this wave, and now bottom tier 1 is in danger. Swan coming in hot!
Oh,
now,
no,
Moon is in trouble. He can't get out. He can't go hard. He whips it. Oh, no! He goes down straight away as Jen in the back line just gets free auto attacks day in, day out.
And Chemical Refinement came back up slightly too late, but Lychee is still going to give his life for this.
Ooh, alright. A good reply, but it doesn't mean Todak is completely out of it. They lose 2 members. Alright, whatever. It's just a 1K, somewhat of a 1K goal lead here. X-Ray does not win this ever.
Oh my goodness.
He does not win this.
Turtle
Never
resurrecting
expected
soon.
Terizla to hit that hard.
Hey man, Terizla is a hard hitter for the first, 10 minutes of the game. After that, he really falls off. really, really falls off. But I don't know what Sien's build is going to be. He's probably going to build tank later on. But if he builds full damage, that would be a very interesting sight to see.
X-Ray getting run down by the carry. Doctor revitalized to give himself back up, but pure damage, a bit too much. But they found Swan though, 30 poisons. Damage reduction, too darn strong. Oh my goodness, the Chiku. Almost catching Qian with the Sanguine Claw.
That was just one Sanguine Claw. What the heck was that? That was a lot of damage. And, wait, okay, so Carry only has an Endless Battle, but I'm surprised because, Grok and Baxia, both of which have an Athena shield, still got pretty chunked pretty hard there.
3 Athena's shields, by the way.
Oh boy, they're going to need a little bit more MR to protect themselves.
Seems like it's a cause for Oracle.
Oh boy, this is going to be a sweaty game.
Yeah, but if it's Todak, it's definitely a good sign that you are adapting to what Envy is doing. You definitely don't want to end the first week 0-4. We'll see what they can achieve right now. Kolea comes in with the Guardian's Barrier to isolate X-Ray from Moon.
Oh, Do they want to? No, it doesn't look like they have the angle for this. They're gonna lose. They're gonna be down a member anyways. A 3-4 doesn't look good, but X-Ray is going in.
Okay, Lychee jumps in. Oh no, he overshot. Oh, sanguine claw from Chiku, and he gets the killing spree. The double kill. Kolya and Swan will be taken up. A penalty zone from Zen. He is there. Moon caught up, but Moon will be able to escape with the chemical refinement. They need to chase Zen. Start up with a pistol arrow. Do they have the damage though? Vengeance is out, but he gets bursted down by Moon. Todak turn it back. 3-0.
Woo, that was some insane play. You have to give it to Lychee. That was A+. A+. He got the mechanic down, he had the angle, he knew the distance. Genius.
I think Lychee was banking on colliding with one of the heroes from Notorious Villains. Didn't happen, he overshot, but Chiku salvaged that situation with his sanguine claw, and Lychee followed up perfectly. So
well done.
Thank Lord for that, but X-Ray's gonna lose his life. Pretty okay, I would say.
I think at this point, X-Ray really needs. Oh no,
oh my
going down. He has an Athena shield. Like what even? How is he doing so much?
He's gonna die.
Yeah, Kolya is gone here, but the rest of the team is looking to punish him. Yes, they do. Lychee has been found. They're gonna take away the Kufra, and now Moon. He's running away. He doesn't want to be any part of this.
Yeah, but the fact that Kolya is down means that Todak can still afford to challenge towards villain. Actually coming back up as well. They had to revitalize, but Swan managing to find Chiku, and Nana's not really a great choice. He is stunned up with a missile arrow. Where's the first poison? Where's the damage reduction? Doesn't really matter.
Unfortunate. He can't really do too much there. I mean, the Tortoise Poissons is really good when you want to deny healing, especially when you have Chiku on the Sicilian. It's really effective if you're starting the fight. However, getting caught out like that ain't worth the ult. It ain't worth it.
Yep. Xian getting cut down by Moon. Oh my god, the burn damage actually melting through this Terizla.
Told you, Terizla does not scale, and better yet, there's a lot of abilities from the side of Todak which kind of deny him getting that third hit from his execution. From his execution site, as well as his ultimate, the penalty zone.
What the?
Yeah, that's a thing. It's pretty ridiculous. He has an Athena shield. Like, come on. All right, the fight is going to begin right here.
Now, President trying to contest the Lord Todak. Wants to finish it. The Lord does knock them out. Lychee buying time with the revitalized Swan is walking in though. Actually, also has it revitalized. But look at Chiku. The amount of damage that he deals. Oh my goodness, the Lord is enhanced, is reset as well. They're going to lose that time with monster kill for Chen, but he's dropping low. Kolya wants to push his limit. The maximum impact actually misses, but here comes Swan as well. On top of Moon. Moon flickers away. Chemical refinement to safety, managing to get out with his life. But I think Notorious Villains, they've secured themselves the Lord.
That was actually a pretty good fight. They get X-Ray, who overextends a little too hard, but the rest of Todak.
Okay,
no.
maybe not. Chiku back to the fray.
Yep.
Sanguine Claw. It caught two. They're gonna lose Swan as well. Chen getting told by Nurnas. Nurnas will alongside Kuwait finish him off. Killing spree for Moon. Terizla does shut down Chiku, but the Notorious Villains, they lose 4 members.
Oh, thank God for the execution dot on this first ability. Whew! Because that would have been so sad if they didn't get it. It's going to be a 4-for-2 here in favor of Todak. They aren't ahead just yet, but I think taking Lord is going to be such a big deal. Now, Hallucinate's kind of hovering over. He's taking a lot of damage here. He might be the next to go down, forcing out the Brilliance. Lychee going to cut off his options. Hallucinate quickly have to use the Darkening to get out. And now Kolya, this isn't the main target. Todak walk away, but they don't take the Lord.
Yep, no one has secured Lord just yet, but Todak managed to even out the gold graph. So definitely a sign of life from the Swordfishes. But Notorious Villains, they are still hot on their heels when it comes to wanting to win the series. And now they will have control of Lord.
Yeah. And now what's really, really frustrating is that Chiku's ult is so short. Like, after engaging on that fight, he walked away. He then popped this all out again later on to turn the fight around. And now Chiku is going, ow! He actually lands it onto Swan. The rest of the team is kind of scurrying around, trying to dodge the damage as much as they can. using the Revitalize to top off their HP. They want a full-on fight. They get an instant one-shot onto their Lunas with a big penalty zone coming in from Chen. He's trying to make the difference, but he doesn't have the abilities. Crimson actually missed, popping down the box. His ultimate as well. X-Ray still survives. Chiku is there to turn this fight, and Chen isn't able to handle the damage. It's gonna be a clean sweep. Todak finally turned this around.
You're kidding me, man. Holy cow, Chiku.
He is good. Like, undoubtedly, he is good. But their team is doing such a great job understanding when they can go in and when they can go back out. The Notorious Villains are trying to out-sustain the ultimate coming in from Sicilian, but you just can't. You just can't out-sustain it.
Todak wanted to end this game, but it's not time yet.
Oh no!
He
Oh
can't die! But he does go down. Moon wants to finish this.
And
just get it!
Woo! Alright, the classic Moon Kimmy endgame. Well played. Alright, a lot of reminiscing there. Very happy that Terizla, personally for me, that Terizla should be played at all in any pro play. But it's now 1